Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has sent a stern warning to agitators and tribalists that are calling for Igbos to leave Lagos. Obasanjo is telling them that you will be the first person to leave Lagos if you want the Igbos to leave Lagos. Obasanjo said that we own this country together. There is no one that is more Nigerian than any other person. Obasanjo has called for Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba to come together to ensure that they fight the fight of unity rather than the fight of disunity, and is sending a straight warning to those that are carrying out this propaganda about the Igbos. This Igbophobia, he's saying it must stop. Now, Obasanjo is who he think he is. I don't know about you, but to me, Obasanjo sees himself as a nationalist. He sees himself as a patriotic Nigerian. He sees himself as the best president that this country has ever had. And I want to tell you that whatever he thinks he is, that is who he is. We are going to discuss that in the details. But first of all, let us look at this tribalism that has taken the center stage in recent time. Nigeria has never been one. Tribalism has been in this country since time immemorial, even before we got independence. So it didn't start today. But the level of tribalism we are experiencing now is worse than what we used to experience before. What we are experiencing now is politically motivated. Whatever tribal post you see on social media, especially X, know that that post is sponsored. Someone out there is pumping money to ensure that tribalism keep going on, to ensure that the people will remain disunited. And this thing took a center stage after the last election. The reason for this is because one man was mercilessly trashed in Lagos. His ego was bruised. All the empire he has built around himself as the kingmaker, as a political strategist, he was defeated in Lagos where he governed for 8 years. That was no mean feat. That took him by surprise, and he has vowed that he's going to deal with the person that beat him in Lagos. That is the reason why this tribalism is being fueled. The people you see on social media are working for one man to ensure that this tribalism keep going on. I want you to listen to David Hundeyo as he exposed the reason behind this tribalism. I'll be back.
The people who currently have control of Nigeria have no qualms whatsoever about deploying. You saw what they did last year. And when I say violence, I'm not just talking about violence on election day. I'm talking about even what they have been doing since the election. You have been noticing that someone is funding a campaign on social media to create a Rwanda 1994 type of situation between Yoruba and Igbo people. You've noticed that.
I've seen it.
Someone is funding it. Someone is pouring large amounts of money into a campaign to create hatred that does not exist.
It doesn't
and that does not have any basis.
Exactly.
Somebody is investing a fuck ton of money into creating the circumstances for an ethnic war to happen, and the entire point of doing that is for his political goals. Because as far as this person is concerned, the reason why he did not win the election in 2023, even though he was able to pay money to INEC and get himself declared the winner, but the reason why he was beaten so convincingly in 2023, and everybody knows it, in his home state, or what he claims is his home state of Lagos, was humiliated. Like even the official results, he lost woefully to somebody from Anambra. And he has decided that therefore means that the Igbos are somehow encroaching on his political turf. And they need to be taught a lesson, they need to be beaten back. And the way to do that is to create enmity, to create hostility, animosity between both groups. So that for the first, bear in mind that Igbos and Yorubas have the next, literally the distance between Idanre in Ondo State and Onitsha is about 150 kilometers. Can you ever think of any time in history where there has ever been any kind of armed clash between any Igbo and any Yoruba group? Has it ever happened anywhere? Even in modern Nigeria, has it ever happened?
How does I know of? None.
Even in modern Nigeria,
None.
where there have been pogroms like Hausa kill Igbo, has that ever happened in Yoruba Igbo? It has not happened. We're not enemies.
Yeah.
This guy is trying to create that enmity where it doesn't exist.
You see, if you watch the role Obasanjo is playing, Obasanjo is a nationalist. No matter what happened, when nobody is perfect, nobody is good. Everybody have their own shortcomings. But when somebody is saying the truth or behaving in a way he's supposed to behave, as a human being. Acknowledge it. I, Dini Okokundem, acknowledge Obasanjo as a nationalist and an elderly statesman, as a father. You know, Obasanjo is trying to prove that he's a father to the nation. And if you watch, no matter Zik misbehave, you know the whole people that are leading, have led Nigeria or have paraded themselves in the corridor of power, you will see that it's Obasanjo is the one that wearing the shoe of Zik, a true nationalist of Nigeria. Although Zik did his own in a very stupid way that is a failure. But Obasanjo is not a failure. Obasanjo is a successful man in Nigeria. Very successful. Nigeria favored Obasanjo. Therefore, Obasanjo want to favor Nigeria also by keeping Nigeria one. You will see Obasanjo was among them who risked his life, who fought with his last drop of his blood to keep Nigeria one. Therefore, he will not be alive and see the same Nigeria. He took all the whole risk he took to keep one. So this interrogates in his presence. He may not be happy seeing it. And that is why you see him working hard, whether in a good way or in a bad way, to keep Nigeria one. And if you watch him, most of the time the Yorubas don't call him good name. The Yorubas look at him as a person who is not purely Yoruba, because his character is different from Yoruba. When they want to bring that the Yoruba ideology or the Yoruba tribalism, he always separates himself from it. And this is one of the things that made him to be a successful man in Nigeria. Now, if you watch in his second coming as leader in Nigeria, he brought Igbos closer to his government. He made Igbos to parade in the corridor of power, which made his government that time to be one of the best governments Nigeria ever produced from 1999 to 2007. His government was one of the best governments that Nigeria have ever got. The economy was booming. Nigeria was recognized internationally as one of the best nations in Nigeria, in Africa. All our debts we own was cancelled because of his presence. And he was the first man in Nigeria to be head of state and come back again to be civilian president. And he was first man in Nigeria who, as a military man, who handed over power to civilian, and returned as a civilian, collect the power back from the military men. You have seen it. Okay, even if at all he's tribalist, it's not like others. Like Ahmadu Bello, who was so tribalist, Awolowo, who was so tribalist, even the current president, he wasn't so. And if you watch, generally in Igbo's character, Igbos are not tribalists. They are travelers. Everywhere is their home. Wherever they go, they develop it. You understand? And he wants that Igbo character. That's why he wants Igbos. They want to be in association with Igbos. I'm not saying that Igbos are the best people in Nigeria. In every tribe or in every race, you have bad people also. But instead of Igbo man to hurt outside person, he will hurt his own brother. Igbos like to associate with others. Igbos like to develop wherever they go. Igbos do in their investment. They don't ask you whether it's in their house or not in their house. How many Yorubas travel in Nigeria, unless they go to overseas, where things have done itself for them? I'm not saying every Yoruba. I'm not saying every Yoruba. But those tribalist bigots of Yoruba doesn't go out. Watch them. Their travel is only from Osun, from Ondo, from Ife, from Oyo, from Ekiti, from around the Yoruba villages. They only come to Lagos, dump themselves in Lagos, and be claiming Lagos. Watch all of them that say Igbo should go. Most of them are not Lagosians. 75% of them are not Lagosians.
So where are they from?
They are from other states, Yoruba states. They're from other Yoruba states. They come to Lagos and dump themselves in Lagos, claiming Omonile.
Because they believe that because Lagos Yoruba land and them too, they are also from the southwest, other part of Yoruba land. That's why
therefore they claim it. And most of them, ask them what they have done for Lagos to develop. Most of them haven't done anything for Lagos to develop. This is what Obasanjo sees. I'm crying now. This is what Obasanjo sees. And start saying, you know, I love these people to stay. You see? I'm not saying that Yoruba are the worst race, so not to understand me. But the bad egg among them are bringing bad name to the good ones. But the Igbos don't learn from the past. The Igbos, it's hard for them to learn a lesson that will make them to live. You understand? Up to now, that the agitation, Igbo should leave Lagos, is very hot. It's still Igbo man buying land, building. What type of human being they are? The one you have already built, you are not getting it. You are not sure of it. They are still calling Igbo man should go, and you are still buying land, building. Now let me tell you, if you go to trade fair, Alaba International, and you see what Igbos are building there, that only these two places can develop jealous against Igbos. It can bring envies against Igbos.
I believe some Yorubas, I think that's what they said. They said on Twitter, they said the only thing that Igbo can boast of in Lagos is the Alaba market. That's only what they can boast of. That they've done for Lagos as regards development.
The only thing they can boast of that they have not done. Will Igbo come and build a secretariat for them? Will Igbo come to and build a house for them individual? Is it what they want Igbo to do for them? What do they want Igbo to do for them? They'll be sleeping. Igbo will come and wake them up and carry food to put into their mouth and wash their plate for them. Is it what they want? And anybody who is thinking so is a lazy person. Will Igbo come and build the seaport for them? Will Igbo come and build the port for them? What do they want? Igbo should come and tie road for them. What do they want for Igbo man to do for them that Igbo man haven't done for them? All the whole shop they are building, is it not Igbo man renting it, paying them house rent, paying them everything? Even Igbo man build the own also, and they will lay levy, autonomous rent upon him, upon the house he built. He'll be paying. How many of them have house in the east? What do they want Igbo man to do for them? Or to when Igbo man die? The oil and gas you use to develop Lagos, is it from Igbo land? Or because you divide us? Divide and rule, call these people south, call these people southeast. The only thing my people have said it, they always learn in a hard way. They don't want to learn in time. If not so, what is in Lagos? Which land Lagos has? That the Igbos always allow themselves to be sought. After all, where is Lagos? Where is Lagos? Do you know where is Lagos? All this area we are now is Ogun State. Ajebule boundary belongs to Western region. Where is that Lagos they are crying for? Do you know that if Ogun State rise up now and say they want to take their land back, Lagos will be only islands. Everybody shouting Lagos, 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 Lagos. Ikorodu is Ogun State. But because of 1968 state creation, I want to carve this area and give to Lagos so that Lagos will get land to be a state. And since that 1968, Lagos have never one day be divided again, because that time it was the smallest state. That time it was like a local government if you compare it to other states. They be shouting Lagos, 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 Lagos. When do Lagos own that land? Lagos stop at Jibowu. That's where Lagos stop. Ikeja, up by this place, Sango area, Wellington area, all of them. We are Western region. Ajegule, Bandra, Papa, all of them are Western region. And people will make him mad. People who don't know what is called Lagos, they'll be making mouth. Lagos, 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 as if Lagos is their own. Most of them are stranger, as I am stranger in Lagos. But because of Yoruba blood, everybody making noise in Lagos. Let my people quit. Let them go. Let's see what will happen. 1993 election, June 12th, when Igbos go, carry their property, go and leave the houses. All the whole house was empty. How many people remained in Lagos that time? I was in Lagos. I did not travel. Although I called my people, said, don't travel, don't go anywhere. As far as it's north and west, nothing will happen. Stay, don't go. All of them travel. I said, I will not travel. Because I look at the case that the Yorubas are dragging that time. That is, they are right. If Abiola is a bad person, if Abiola is this, Abiola is that, why do you allow him to come and contest for the first time? When the election was, the result was in his own favor, you are trying to tell us Abiola is this, Abiola is that. They cannot be able to be, it's uncontrollable. Why do you allow him to come? This is why I say, no, I will stay with the West. And I say, thank God I stay. I witnessed with my eyes. If you come to Lagos by this time, come to this Lagos state by that time, you never see any human being. From morning till night, you will see only motor once in a while passing. That's why they don't taught them lesson. When Igbos go, our place not contain them, it contain them. And business was moving fine in the west, in the east, the whole east. Business was everyone was booming. It was like New York. One day and night, it was booming until everything settled down. The Igbos returned back to Lagos again, and Lagos are booming again. It seems that all those people are calling Igbos should go. They haven't learned their lesson. And we Igbos, we feel without Lagos we cannot live, we cannot succeed. Let people go, let Igbos go. But what I'm asking for the Yorubas or the Westerners that say Igbos should leave Lagos, let them give Igbos only 1 year. Let go to court, let God approve it. Give Igbo only 1 year grace or 1 year benefit to do what? To leave Lagos. After that, any Igbo man they see in Lagos, let them do that Igbo man whatever they want, and let us see how it will be.
Do you think some of your people want to leave Lagos? Do you think some of the Igbos there that are well established in terms of business, do you think they want to leave Lagos?
I'm telling you. Okay, if they don't want to leave Lagos during June 12th, what do they run? I think all of them run. Close their business down and run. 1966 genocide against Igbo. Don't they run and leave, go to West and leave, go to their place. When time reach, something will happen, they will go. Don't that they say they don't go, they will go. If person who is alive we talk of business. If you're in debt, we not talk of business. And why did these people say Igbo should go? Because of what they saw in trade fair. What Igbos build. What Igbos build in Alaba International and other areas. They say international trade fair. What Igbos go. Go to this what they call this area, Mowe, Ebafo. Go there, see what Igbos are building. Go there, every jungle, even when we go and open it for them, until they are not pleased. If my people will wake up now and go, let us go. Forget about business. Go and develop your place. And I am telling you, the hand of God is in what the West are doing. What the Yorubas are doing, the hand of God is in it. Because God wants Igbos to go and develop their place. And this is the only way Igbos will go and develop their place. Because if you leave Igbo alone and give them free hand, they will never remember their place. Their place is in jungle. We have land in Igbo. We have land. Their place is jungle. They refuse to develop it. The hand of God is upon the Yorubas to tell them to go. And they must surely go. We must surely go and leave Lagos for Yoruba. Why is it only Lagos? Igbo must go. Why Igbo not to leave Akure? Why Igbo not to leave Ekiti? Ado Ekiti? Why Igbo not to leave Abeokuta? Why Igbo not to leave Ibadan? Why Igbo not to leave Osogbo? Only Lagos, only Lagos. We will leave. When Igbo leave Lagos, we will know who are the real Lagosians. That time we will know who are the real Lagosians. And the real Lagosians, we realize that these people that are not Lagosians, claiming their Lagosians, have done them evil. That time we will know. Thank you.